Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back. Today I'm gonna present you the topic Big Bang model. So here is the representation of Big Bang model. Time, efforts, resources, Big Bang and software. Basically, what is the Big Bang model? Big Bang model is the simplest model in the software development life cycle. It requires less planning, lots of coding or programming, and lots of funds. This name shows Big Bang as it is inspired by the Big Bang theory. So according to the theory, the scientists say that after the Big Bang blast, lots of glaciers, planets, and stars are developed gradually. Likewise, we combine time, efforts, resources, funds, and then we can achieve the best software product. Block diagram of Big Bang model. Here you can see the block diagram of Big Bang model that is displaying you Big Bang requires time, resources, efforts, and then we have software product. In this model, we do not follow any specific process or procedure, but it required a little bit of planning. In this model, we developed software by using time, efforts, and resources. But that product may or may not meet all as per client customer requirements. This model is not actually suitable for large software development or complex processes as it is a high-risk model, but for temporary and experimental or for small software, we can use this model. Usually this model is suitable for small projects where the development teams are very small, that is 1 or 2 developers working together and making up a team to build a software application, or just a dummy project is also usable for academic or learning or practice projects. It is a good model for the software product where requirements are not clear or not understood and there is no release date for that software product. So note that the software development life cycle is a model used in the project management to provide steps to develop the software application or to product successfully. Software Development Life Cycle SDLC stands for Software Development Life Cycle. One of the worst models for developing software is the Big Bang model. It is not used in the software industry but useful for learning and experimenting project purposes. Basically, it is used for the beginners. It has no process, no procedure, but little planning required for the development. The customer requirements are undefined or not clear. No need to meet as per the client requirements. No mention the release date for the project. Next we have advantages and disadvantages of Big Bang model. So the advantages of this model is it is a simple model, easy to implement. It is a quite simple model to implement as there is no need of software development life cycle processes steps. It requires less planning. There is no need for big analysis and planning. Just start coding. So there is no need for planning, analysis, documentation, high-level design, etc. All this. It requires fewer resources and this model is preferred for small software development projects where 1 to 2 developers are working together to build a product or just a dummy project. Easily managing, there is no inbound procedures are required to start the project. So this model is easy to manage. It is a good for small projects with a low risk factor. It is suitable for small projects as well as no workplace and no workforce and no need to software development lifecycle process step. So it handles small projects only. It is cost effective. To implement this model in software development, it requires fewer resources, less developers and less managing cost. So it is cost effective. It has no time limit as mentioned earlier in the previous chart. For projects so flexible for developers, for the software product there is no release date for deployment, and it puts less pressure to the developers to develop the project. It produces good developer, that is full stack developer. This model helps to develop software coding skill in different technologies for newcomers or student or the beginners. Disadvantages of this model are as follows. It is not suitable for big or complex project, as I have mentioned earlier that it doesn't involve any steps. Software development lifecycle steps are not involved, so it is not suitable for the big or complex project. As a highly risky model, so we cannot use it for developing a big or complex project. It is an extremely risky model due to less planning and no need to follow the software development lifecycle processes steps during the software development. So this model is a risky model. It has uncertainty in nature. The existence of the software product may or may not use for business purpose, or durability of the project is, so it has uncertainty in nature. It is an inexpensive model. This model provides less return or investment ROI as the project didn't use the global market. So the conclusion all about this is, in this article we easily discussed, we have especially discussed with one of the software development life cycle, that is Big Bang model, by which we developed a small project for learning or university level. It is not suitable for the software industry to develop a big project as a highly risky model. Nowadays all the software industries uses agile model to develop a software product. This article also provides the pros and the cons of the Big Bang model. And finally, if you ask what is the best example of the Big Bang model, then the best answer is to hackathon. That is the platform or the code fest or an event to develop a piece of working software by developers or students within a short period of time. So guys, it was all about today's lecture. We have discussed a software development life cycle, that is Big Bang model, which is used for the beginners. We have discussed advantages and disadvantages of the Big Bang model. Now hope you guys are familiar what is Big Bang model, why it is used for, what are the basic advantages and disadvantages of this model. I want you guys to write a summary in the comments below that what you have learned from this lecture. I will meet you in the next lecture with a new topic. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.